This is episode 1807 of the Daily Meditation Podcast. I'm Mary Meckley, and I welcome you to our final episode in our series this week, where we are exploring the theme of mental clarity and simplicity. Throughout the week, you've discovered different meditation techniques and insight from the book Tea Life, Tea Mind, from the 15th Grand Tea Master in Japan, Soshitsu Sen. We are in the final episode, and as I was listening to yesterday's episode that I shared with you, I realized I didn't layer the meditation techniques for you, as I always do in the next to the final episode. So in this episode, you will be guided as you layer the different meditation techniques we've explored throughout this week's series, and we'll do our reflection meditation, which we always do in the final episode to kind of lay to rest the whole week. If you are just joining us, you are in the right place. You can go back and listen to the previous episodes, but each episode stands alone, so you can get all you need out of this episode. I share a different meditation technique in each episode, but you do get them layered together today in this episode. I want to congratulate you if you've been with me throughout this entire series. I know that it takes a lot to show up for yourself every day when you meditate, but that is truly the key or the secret to meditation. It's that consistency. If you just sit down and meditate a little bit at a time, or simply keep attuned to peace and clarity and energy in your life with meditation. That's why I like to share some insight with you before I share a meditation technique with you, because sometimes you're not really at the point to sit down and meditate. It can take a little while to do that. You might need to simply listen to some inspiration, do the techniques as you go about your day, or maybe sit down, have a cup of tea or whatever you like to sip, and just begin to experience what it feels like to be still and to relax. That can be something you can forget how to do in this distraction epidemic we seem to be living in these days. So go easy on yourself. Honor where you are on this meditation journey. Stay attuned to slowing down and relaxing, and know that at your own pace, you'll eventually settle down and close your eyes and sit in stillness and love it, and you won't want to get up. It's consistency that gets you there. You might be a long-time meditator, and the meditation techniques and insight can help make your meditation ritual a little more dynamic. It's always fun to challenge ourselves. So I hope you have been challenged a bit by some of the insight from Soshitsu Sen. I'm going to read a final thought from his book, Tea Life, Tea Mind, as we close out this series, and then I will guide you using the different meditation techniques. So he says on page 80, the very end of his book, to those who aspire to follow the way of tea, guard against jealousy, to place yourself at the center, to envy others, to tempt others. These are unpardonable. Know your duty, and as you immerse yourself daily in the way of tea, you will be rewarded with happiness. The more you look up to others, the clearer your own position in relation to them will become. Whenever something untoward happens, meaning difficult to manage, people will try to make themselves look as good as possible. But if we remember the humble heart of the host in the tea room, for he knows the spiritual taste of tea, then this persistent clinging to power for its own sake will be seen for what it is. Know what you know and know what you don't know, For only then will the limits of your strength become evident. To attain spiritual power, seize the chance when it offers itself. Devote yourself to study and practice. In life, there are many who feign knowledge and lead others astray. No action can be more reprehensible. The way is never exclusive. It is open to all to follow, but those who set out upon the path perforce, or as amateurs without any knowledge, they need the help of those who have passed that way before. My father left us these words, his reflection on human duties. They are timeless and applicable to everyone. In my own hands, I hold a bowl of tea. I see all of nature represented in its green color. Closing my eyes, I find green mountains and pure water within my own heart. Silently sitting alone and drinking tea, I feel these parts become part of me. What is the most wonderful thing for people like myself who follow the way of tea? My answer, the oneness of host and guest, represented through meeting heart to heart and sharing a bowl of tea. So as you settle yourself down and get ready to meditate, as always, know the full guided meditations are available on the Sipino meditation app, which I share with you for 2 weeks free access, which includes weekly journals and guides customized for the week's theme. You receive free access to the whole app of over 1,800 guided meditations for 2 weeks. Again, it's at the Sipino meditation app. For you sitting here, getting ready to meditate, sit up straight and close your eyes. Keep them slightly elevated upward to keep your thoughts uplifted. And as your eyes are closed, consciously bring to mind what brings you peace and ease. Soshitsu Sen shared his peace and ease as he gazed in his bowl of powdered green tea. What gives you peace and ease? Bring this to mind, mentally repeating peace and ease. And as you inhale, mentally repeat peace. As you exhale, mentally repeat ease. You may do the Prithvi Mudra, where your palms are upward on your lap with both hands, and you touch your thumb to your ring finger. Your other fingers are extended outward. This mudra helps you with mental clarity. It helps you to feel grounded. Think of the qualities of yourself that help you to feel grounded. Think of those 3 top qualities about yourself that represent your true inner nature. As you inhale and exhale, mentally repeating peace with each inhale and ease with each exhale. Let go of your ego qualities that hold you back from who you really are. Continue meditating for as long as you feel comfortable doing so, always letting go at the point where you could go a little bit longer. And as you meditate, reflect on your week, thinking about your high moments and what was challenging. And consider if those parts of your ego you'd like to release may have interfered with you sharing your true inner nature. As always, you are so worth slowing down for.